What's up, everyone? This is Destroyer229, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Last time, we arrived at Gate Port, and after a few mishaps, we managed to get the machine part needed to finish off the Purify Chamber. But, before we head back to the HQ lab, in this episode, we are going to continue exploring Gate Port just a little bit. There are a few other things that we can do since we've unlocked the ability to use these panels. I forgot exactly what they were called before. I don't believe there's anything useful in that house, even though you can go over there. There's a lighthouse over there that you could potentially reach. But what's a bit more interesting is that if you go all the way over here, there's a guy just standing out over here, which is a little odd. Aye, welcome, youngster. No words need be spoken, no questions need be asked. We shall battle, yes? I'm always down for a Pokemon battle. Aye, good answer. A battle with a feisty lad is one to be savored. Let's go! A little odd, but okay. We get to fight Kyle. Alrighty then. He sends out a Tailo and a Ladybug. Alright, these seem like pretty easy enough Pokemon for us to take care of. Should be a simple enough battle. Wait, what? And yes! There are indeed Shadow Pokemon here at Gate Port. Specifically, Ladybug. Now, Ladybug is a pretty bad Pokemon, I'm not going to lie. It suffers from the fact that most bug Pokemon are pretty frail, so it doesn't really have that many outstanding stats, or really anything to its name, really. I mean, early on, it is a bug Pokemon, so it does evolve at a pretty early level, but, you know, it's just not really that great. And with our explanation done, we've defeated Tailo. So let's see, I'll go ahead and tackle again. Also, since Teddiursa's heart gauge went down by 1 full bar, she learned to lick. So that's helpful. I'm gonna go ahead and use Shadow Mist. Eevee can go tackle Ladybug. Okay, I think we're good to try to capture it. Normally, I would try to get a Pokemon into closer to the red, or at least with status ailments as well. That's at least the ideal way to capture any Pokemon. However, considering it's a Ladybug, and it's pretty low leveled, I think we're good just to throw a Pokeball at it. Let's go and do that. Teddiursa, just use Shadow Mist again. This shouldn't be a difficult Pokemon to capture. In fact, I'd be surprised if I didn't catch it in this go. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Yes! Alright. Knew that Ladybug wouldn't be difficult to catch. Well, you never know. You never know when it comes to a Pokemon battle. Would you lose? No, sir. And we got ourselves a new Pokemon, a Ladybug. Yay. Too bad. I guess I lost that one. That machine you have on your arm, it's quite the getup. The way the lights pulse and all, it's mighty impressive, whatever it is. I thought for a second there that you'd taken my Pokemon. Jovi, let's get away from the strange man before he suspects anything. Alright, so at the very least we can get on these panels, and yes, the arrows will indicate which way that the bridges will move. There's a house down here. I don't think there's anything important here, but I'm gonna check anyway. There's a dude with a Magnemite. Hello. I've lived in Gate Port for many, many years, but I've never seen a cruiser that grand or luxurious. That cruiser looks capable of sailing anywhere in the world. I would surely love to sail on it. Alright, so nothing here but a dude and his Magnemite. Alright, well, you find just random houses like that in any RPGs. This is no different. However, there is another thing that we can do, and that is to head on over to the lighthouse and grab this item. With 3 free Pokeballs! Awesome. So now we can head on over in here And I don't... No, we can actually go into that. Okay, I thought for whatever strange reason that we couldn't use the elevator at the moment. Okay. I'm pretty sure there's trainers and there's definitely items throughout the way. You know, I'm gonna just go through it the usual way. I definitely know there's items, and I think there are other trainers, or at the very least other NPCs that give like advice and maybe items? Oh hey, there's a box back here too. With a free potion, hooray. I'm not sure if there are any trainers within the lighthouse itself, but I could check. I'm pretty sure there are other items though. Well, that's a gate right there. Let's see, over this way. Wow! I had no idea which way you were turning or where your head was. Ooh, oh, now you're a rare child. Most people take the elevator. Youngster, are you doing this for exercise? Yes, me and my sister need the exercise. We are very rambunctious children. We want to grow up big and strong. Okay. In all seriousness though, oh hey, there's an item right here. With an awakening. Awakenings in this game are completely useless. They basically wake up any Pokemon, but in this game, there is the call command. The call command has a few different functions. One of them is to wake up a sleeping Pokemon. Back down from the top of the lighthouse, I get frightened if I'm being sucked down. That sensation of falling, it grows on you. Vertigo, man. But yeah, I mean, in this game, you have the call command, which basically makes awakenings completely useless. So I may just end up selling it. However, now they've actually gone up this way, there are a few people here, but especially of note is this bodybuilder right here. You there, you look like a trainer to me. Somebody gave me a wickedly tough Pokemon. I'll test it out on you. Wickedly tough Pokemon, you say? Alright, Keelan. Let's see what this Pokemon is that you got. I'm pretty sure my Pokemon can take it. It sends out a Zubat and a Poochyena. Alright, they don't seem to be anything really spectacular to me. I'm sure my Pokemon can take care of it, though. And indeed, we have yet another Shadow Pokemon, Poochyena. Poochyena is kind of a typical dark type, really. I wouldn't really say there's anything too spectacular about it, though. I mean, it's a decently good Pokemon, don't get me wrong. But there just isn't really too much to say. It's got decent attack stats, I guess. But Dark-type moves aren't particularly that powerful, especially in 3rd gen. So, at least for this game, Dark types aren't really the best. But, you know, Poochyena is at least a lot better than Ladybug, that much I can definitely say. Now, what's also interesting is the fact that most Shadow Pokemon that you encounter are actually on the... they're actually, like, required? No, 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 no. Teddiursa, don't you dare. I cannot believe that just happened. I literally cannot believe I got 2 critical hits. 2 critical hits in a row. That seriously just happened. I cannot believe that just happened. Wait a minute, she still has it? What was that? I joined the organization because they said they gave me a strong Pokemon, something that's not like the usual ones. Well, what was so tough about that? I was conned. That's weird. Usually when you faint a Shadow Pokemon, it will say like the Pokemon fled somewhere. It didn't say it that for her though. I will say that for most Shadow Pokemon, they are usually on a required trail. There are very few Pokemon, Shadow Pokemon specifically. Ah, crap, I went on the wrong one of these. There are very few Shadow Pokemon that are optional, really. these two Pokemon are among those very few. You do not have to go out of your way to grab these two Shadow Pokemon. You can if you want to. And really, if you're going for 100%ing, you need to catch all the Shadow Pokemon anyway. But typically, they'll be on the required path. Most Shadow Pokemon, you can't really skip. But I just find that interesting that there are these two Shadow Pokemon that are optional. Okay, I'm gonna go head to the Pokemon Center. I'll go quickly to Dr. Kaminko's and then head back and see if I can fight that trainer again and try to snag that Poochyena. So, give me a little bit for me to do that and see if I can battle her again. As it turns out, you can battle Keelan again in case for whatever strange reason you faint Poochyena. Okay, most Shadow Pokemon, there are other chances to catch Shadow Pokemon even if you faint them. Usually when it's on the required path, you don't get a chance to battle the same trainer again. However, there is a way for you to be able to catch all the Shadow Pokemon, even if you do faint them on the required path and you can't find the specific trainer again. We'll get more into that when we have that option available to us when that circumstance arises. However, reverse mode. This is another thing that I can talk about. Similar to Pokemon Coliseum, there is a heightened state Shadow Pokemon can go into. But instead of Hyper Mode, it is now Reverse Mode. Now, Reverse Mode, the Shadow Pokemon's moves become a lot more powerful, especially the Shadow moves. However, if you try to use another move, the Pokemon may not listen to you. However, like Hyper Mode, if you call on the Pokemon, you can snap them out of it, and it will lower the heart gauge and knock them out of Reverse Mode. However, with Reverse Mode, they do take damage every single turn, so they do take a little bit of recoil damage. I personally don't like Reverse Mode, so I will typically call my Pokemon out of it as soon as possible. So I'll go ahead and use Sand Attack, and Teddiursa, let's go ahead and throw this Pokeball at Poochyena. Let's not screw this up this time, and catch us the Poochyena. 1, 2, 3. Alright! God, that was embarrassing! The second Shadow Pokemon that we can capture, not including Teddiursa, and I screw it up. Oh goodness, that was just hilarious. Oh, whatever. She says the exact same thing, but really, that's all that it is that I wanted to show that we could do here at Gaten Port. Was to capture those two Shadow Pokemon and basically just have them on our team for the time being. I'd still rather have Eevee and Teddiursa at the front, but it's always good to keep as many Shadow Pokemon as you can, simply because it allows you to purify more Shadow Pokemon at the same time. More Shadow Pokemon you purify, the better. As to exactly why, and I feel like a broken record player because I have no idea how many times I've said this now, we'll get into later. Though I will say that it does have something to do with the purified chamber, I won't say any more than that. So, speaking of which, let's go ahead and head back to the HQ lab and return the machine part so that they can actually get the purified chamber up and running. Oh hey, it's Aiden. Oh Michael, could you wait just 1 second? I found some more memos I wrote up with the director. I think you should have them. Alright, we get Crane Memo 3, 4, and 5. They'll give you basic information about Shadow Pokemon. I'd like you to read them over at least once. Alright. So these... Oh, good thing it started off with the Pokeballs. I didn't want to reveal what Eevee wanted to get to next. Alright. So let's take a look at the crane memos. This one is specifically on the snag machine. About the aura reader. And yeah, here's where it says that the aura reader prevents the snag machine from working on non-shadow Pokemon. Next up is purifying shadow Pokemon. So just go through this very quickly. And yes, that was something that was a little bit apparent, is the fact that you can only raise as many Pokemon as you can have in your party. Which meant, at most, you could purify 6 shadow Pokemon at the same time. And now the Purify Chamber will allow purification of a lot more shadow Pokemon. However, they're still building it. As can be seen by the fact that we still have to gather parts for the thing. Still, we at least got the parts, so we can go ahead and give this to Lily. I'm guessing she's up at Professor Crane's office, so let's go ahead and go talk to her. Mother? Nah, she's probably still in that office over here. Yep, there she is. Welcome back, Michael. Was Jovi well behaved? We ran the errand like you wanted, Mommy. A bad guy tried to stop us, but a nice person helped us. Oh no, really? I'll get the details later. What about the machine part? Got it right here. Thank you. With this component, we can get down to the finishing touches on the Purify Chamber. I should take this down to the Purify Chamber on the ground floor now. Oh, Jovi will take it. Jovi, are you sure? Don't drop it. Jovi can do it. Well, at least that's one less thing for me to worry about. Michael, how's your shadow Pokemon doing? Purification progresses if a shadow Pokemon spends time together with its trainer. Has the heart gauge fallen to 0? Well, 1, we have 2 more shadow Pokemon. 2, no, it's still not there yet. Oh, by the time the Purified Chamber is completed, the heart gauge should be down to 0. If the heart gauge has fallen to 0, that shadow Pokemon is ready to open its heart, but that alone isn't enough. To complete the process, the Pokemon needs to go through a purification ceremony. It's basically a ritual for it to return to its natural state. If the Purified Chamber were ready, it could go through the ceremony there, but it looks like we'll need a little more time to get finished. Because of that, I think your shadow Pokemon should go through the purification ceremony using a different process. There's a village called a Gate, and the village is a relic stone, which has the power to restore shadow Pokemon to their natural state. It worries me a lot to send you to such a far-off place by yourself, dear, but I also think it's something that only you can do. Well, dear, we go to a Gate village? Well, if it'll help purify this Pokemon, of course. Thank you. You know, Michael, I'm so proud of how you're becoming more and more dependable. A Gate is southeast from here, but it's not very close. Go see a man named Egan there. The relic stone, which is used for the purification ceremony, is under the care of a man named Egan. I will get in touch with him so that he knows you're coming, Michael. I'll do my best to get the Purified Chamber finished while you're gone. Please be careful. I will. So yeah, the Purified Chamber does have the capability of fully purifying a Pokemon. However, since it's not yet done, we're gonna need to do it the old-fashioned Pokemon Coliseum way. And that's to head on over to a Gate village and use the relic stone there. So let's go ahead and head on over to some familiar territory. To a Gate village. Very little about this place has changed, except the dramatic change in camera angles. There's an item box right here, with a free Pokeball! Heck yeah! Now, Gate Village, there isn't really too much for us here besides talking to Egan. There are a few NPCs here, some of them we can battle with. There is something of worth over in this cave over here, to the left side of the village. Now, over here, there's a couple of item boxes. with another free super potion and another free Pokeball. However, more importantly is this old lady right here. Whoa. Do you know who I am? I am the teacher lady. I know many kinds of moves. Are there any moves you wish your Pokemon knew? Sure. Yes. Which move should I teach? So the teacher lady will go and teach your Pokemon various moves. As you progress more in the story, she has more moves for your Pokemon to learn. However, she will only teach a specific move once. So let's say that I taught Seismic Toss to one of my Pokemon. Let's say for the sake of argument that Teddiursa, once fully purified, can learn Seismic Toss. I don't know if it can, but just roll with me. If I taught Teddiursa Seismic Toss, then no matter what, I could not teach another Pokemon Seismic Toss. Even if it was a different Pokemon, she will only teach a specific move once. However, I'm not even sure I could teach my Pokemon any of these. Only Eevee can learn anything. And maybe, except for Mimic, it can't learn these. So, I will go and periodically go in and show you guys what moves she can teach. But it won't really be that high of a priority. There is a Pokemart over here, same place as it was in Coliseum. Into the Pokemart. So the Pokemart, they don't sell Pokeballs here. But they do sell a bunch of healing items, some potions, some different things for status ailments, and scents. Now scents are yet another way that you can lower the heart gauge on a Shadow Pokemon. It also, just for any regular Pokemon, raises their happiness, which can help in evolution, like if you wanted an Espeon or an Umbreon, or make certain moves more powerful, like Return. However, there's nothing that we need to buy at the moment. Egan's house is underneath that giant tree, as always. And again, you can go behind Egan's house for an item box with 3 potions. There's also an old lady here. I think she gives you something. I heard this child calling for me, so I came running to see what was the matter. Well, I found something quite nice. I know, we should have a battle, and if you can beat me, I'll happily give you what I found. Would you like to give it a try? Sure, why not? Ah, yes, a fine answer. By the way, Teddiursa learned Metal Claw after you get, I believe, 3 parts of the part gauge lowered. Here you are then, just as I promised. Here's your prize. And once again, for defeating an optional trainer, we get TM09. I'm sure you'll find it useful. Okay, now TM09 is Bullet Seed. Bullet Seed's decent enough early on in the game. Of course, again, Eevee probably can't learn Bullet Seed. Not that I would really want to teach it Bullet Seed anyway. We are pretty much out of time, and there are a few other things here in Agate Village that we haven't really seen yet. There's an elderly gentleman up there. If you talk to him every time you enter Agate Village, he'll give you a random berry. In here is the Pokemon Daycare, which functions a bit differently in this game, especially compared to not only compared to other Pokemon games, but from Coliseum. Ooh, sweet Ether. So yeah, I'll go into more detail on what those differences are a little bit later. The last thing that I want to show is that if you go all the way over here, there's a Pokemon Center so that you can heal up your Pokemon. Which I will do that really quickly because I kind of need to heal up Poochyena. However, that will do it for this episode. So, next time on Let's Play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, we will go ahead and talk to Egan and see what he has to say about the return of Shadow Pokemon and about purifying Teddiursa. So until next time, everyone, take care.